What is your idea of yourself? So, who is the one um, that is accepting or embracing that I had fallen into thought for the past 2 hours? Who is the one that has this recognition?
Me.
Okay, so I have
Or
this
aware.
recognition. So, who am I? What is this one that you're calling me?
I don't know if I'm supposed to be. I'm sorry, sorry. Uh, I'll
So,
have
when I
to.
asked you that question, right? What is going on?
Uh-huh.
What is going on?
I I I was just quiet, basically. Sorry,
In
failing
internal
at a therapist
internally,
right
or
now.
let go of all that. Let go of all the judgments right now. When I ask this question, and you're
Mhm.
seeing like maybe I don't know what to answer, whatever, but like what is going on internally? Is there any thought? Is there, well, like, what is there?
There was no thought.
So that is exactly what's supposed to happen when you ask that question.
Okay.
So if there was no thought, what was there? Because something knows even that there was no thought. So what was that knows?
Awareness.
Say that again.
I said awareness.
Okay, so it was awareness. And so where are you in this mix? Because you say I knew that thought, but now you're saying awareness knew that thought.
I mean, I was aware of
So who is
where
the
my
I
thought.
that was aware of that? You say I was aware of that thought. Then what is this I that I'm identifying right now? Come forward, please. And notice again when I ask this question, absolute crickets, absolute silence. Why? Because this question can the answer to this question cannot come by you taking your attention and going outwards and then okay bringing that answer to me and like knowing it. This question brings attention back to its source. So now that no even you can't even know a thought. When a thought arises again, then you know it. But simply again, then so what is it that knows that thought? If again you ask that question, thought disappears and the knower comes into view. But it doesn't come into view like the thought. You know a thought like objectively, like this is the thought that's here. It's like I know that thought. Okay, thought identified. When you ask yourself, what is it that knows that thought? This vanishes and it's just seeing, clear seeing. But what is it that sees is not clear. So just remain in the clear seeing, that quietude, that thoughtlessness. The one that's seeing is seeing thought, but it sees no thought. What is this one that you call I? Stay with this. Stay with this seeing, and it will shed true clarity and recognition on what I really is. And it will not come as an answer or another thought or another word. It will be a direct seeing. It will be a direct recognition. So again, I'll ask you, What is this one that says I was aware of that silence or that thought?
Silence.
So you see the moment I asked that question, it's just clear seeing. And in that silence, there's also like remnants of there's no remnants of the person. Okay? Because throughout your day, even the one that's irritated and stuff, the I that you're constantly referring to is right here, is the mind and the body named. But when we look in a deeper way like this, you see what the I actually is, and it's deeper than this. You still can't see what it actually is. Like, I know, oh, this is a battery or whatever. I can't look at it like that because it is actually the one that is looking. So this instantly frees you of mind, and it puts you in that place that is prior to mind. The one that knows even the subtlest of thoughts. What is that one? This is the whole inquiry. It all exists just within one question. Make sense?
And that's, I just need to practice more in consistently, like throughout the day, and not get distracted.
But once you do get distracted, recognize in that moment that you know that you got distracted. So what is it that knows even that I was focused versus distracted? Where is that being seen from? So you see, this is true going deep. So even if a thought arises in this moment that says this is too challenging or sounds kind of intimidating.
Yeah, or like, actually, I just had a thought, oh, but still it's taking too long.
So what is that? So what is that? Is that your voice?
No.
It claims to be.
The past thing. Yeah, it does.
It claims to be, and especially in these irritated times, you believe that it is your voice, and you act through it, and you talk like it. So right now, because we're really seeing, and there's this atmosphere of true clarity and presence here, while we're talking, you notice that voice is just simply a thought arising. What are you that knows that thought? Does that one have a name? Does that one have a story? Can that one be objectively described? Can it be identified as a thing, as an object? Or is that the seer of whatever you can describe? But itself, it cannot be described because it is the seer. Won't further go into that sort of terminology because it might just confuse you right now. For now, just recognize that even when this sort of thought arises, that this sounds complicated or this is difficult, it is noticed, it is observed. If it is observed, it is not me. I am the one that is observing. You with me so far? Mm-hmm. I am the one that's observing. So this cannot be me. Even if this voice claims to be me, this rises at me, I am the observer of that. It cannot be me. So what is it that is me? What is this me that observes this voice? As soon as we ask that, thought vanishes. Again, you are just in that quietude. And all that remains in that moment is just this sense of presence, this sense of me being here, being now. This is inquiry.